Well folks, very good morning to you. Welcome to Lincolnshire. Cotley Kayaker here. Today's quite an important day for me because I'm off to York Marina to sit my VHF radio course and an exam. So it's a day that I'm kind of mixed emotions, really, mixed feelings, because I'm looking forward to getting it done and completed and moving on to the next course, but equally I'm really not looking forward to you know, sitting in a classroom from 8:45, 8:45 till 5 o'clock. That really doesn't appeal to me. I'm not great at being indoors, and certainly not in a classroom environment, but it's something that I'm not made to do. It's something that I've chosen to do, so I'm just going to crack on and get on with it. So it's about an hour and a half drive to York Marina from where I am here in Lincolnshire. That's with no traffic, so I'm going to set tracks, set off, and I'll catch up with you once I arrive. So here I am at the lovely York Marina. Evokes some good memories, this, as it's where I bought my little Shetland 535 from, and straight away I'm looking at some cracking looking boats. Let me just swing this camera around. Look at that bad boy, Bayliner. Very nice, very nice. And just where that big boat is over there on the right hand side, that's just where my little boat was when I come to view it. So yeah, good memories. I haven't been back since I bought my Shetland, so yeah, it's great to be here. I love York Marina. It's quite expensive marina to keep a boat, but it's got some cracking facilities, restaurant and training, and an engineer on site and stuff like that. And because it's in a lovely part of the world, because it kind of goes south through Neyburn Lock and down to sort of Selby, and if you go north into, you know, takes you into York. So it's positioned, it's really in a really nice position. A bit too far for me, it's about an hour and a half, whereas Breton Ferry is just over an hour, so it's a little bit too far for me, should I want to moor my boat here. But I'm sure that if I was a bit closer, it'd be something that I would consider. Anyway, let's just spin the camera around to show you what I can see. I think that's where the course is, in there. So it's a beautiful morning. We've had so much rain recently. It's nice to see the sun out and it to be dry. So anyway, I've just got a few minutes to get into the classroom before it starts, so I'm going to make tracks. I'm not going to be able to do any filming in the classroom, I've been told, so that's a no-no. So what I'll do is I'll just sort of update you during breaks and lunchtime as best I can. So let's crack on. Well, so that's the morning. It's completed. It's just coming up 1 o'clock. Just had some lunch. really nice lunch, and we're kind of halfway through the day. So far it's been really enjoyable, other than the fact that we're stuck in a classroom. I hate being in classrooms, especially on a day like today where the sun's shining, and I'd rather much be down by the water looking at the boats. But nonetheless, it's been a really interesting morning. We've discussed the basic operations of a marine radio, the different channels. We've had a little play on the radios. So it's been, I think this afternoon is going to be more interesting because it's more practical, hands-on, a lot more messing about on the radio. So I'm looking forward to that. And a function called digital selective calling, which I won't bore you with, but we're going to go more into that. But it's a great function, not so much for me and the kind of use that my radio is going to have on the inland waterways, but certainly for any of you guys that perhaps go offshore in boats or kayaks. The digital selective calling function is a really sort of cool feature to have on a fixed radio or a handheld radio. So we're going to be doing that and doing some role plays and some scenarios. So hopefully by 5 o'clock I should be done and hopefully get this exam passed. Fingers crossed anyway. But I've got about another 10 minutes, so I'm going to go to the loo and just stretch my legs, because it's quite a lot of information that you have to take in. It's constant bombardment of info, but and if I'm honest, I'm not so sure that a lot of it is relevant for just using a radio. Most of it is, but there's a bit that isn't really. So on that note, I'm gonna get myself back in, and I guess I'll catch up with you at the end of the day. So a few more hours in the classroom in the exam, so wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. Well, my friends, the day is over. I've just got back to the van. It is coming up to 10 to 6. It's been an incredibly long day. It's been a really hard day. My brain is just fried with the amount of information that we've had to take in. It's not a particularly hard course. The examination wasn't particularly hard. I did pass, thank God. I think we all passed on the course today, but it was a really sort of brain frazzling kind of day with the amount of information that we had to take on board. But part and parcel of that, it's been enjoyable. I've had a good day. I've been fed and watered, really well looked after here. My thanks to Mickey and Roger, who run the course. Roger was the examiner. Really nice lads. Cannot fault them at all. Really helpful. If you don't understand it, they explain it to you and explain it and explain it again until you do understand it. So big thumbs up to Mickey and Roger. And I think the next course I may do will be the navigation course, because that's a way of understanding the way tides work, and how that would affect me on rivers such as the Ouse and the Trent. So very sort of quick video today. I just want you to keep tabs, share with you where I am with this course. I can now use my radio legally, and that's a big relief. It's definitely worth doing. If you're going to use a radio, if you don't pass this course and get caught operating a radio, you can say, I think it's an unlimited fine or silly fine. It's just not worth it. So I've passed that, and on to the next one. And until the next video, I will say safe and happy boating. All I need to do now is go and buy a portable handheld radio. So I'll let you know what one I choose, why I've chosen it, and hopefully all being well, upload a video for you. So stay tuned for that, and catch you later. I'm going home. I'm starving.